Dear student, today we learn about types of triangle. We know when we take three non-collinear points and joining by a segment, then we get a closed figure. It is called triangle. Triangle has three vertices, three sides and three angles. Types of triangles. By side, three types: equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle and scalar triangle. And again, by angle, the types of triangles are acute angle, right angle triangle and obtuse angle triangle. All topics we actually learn by using your textbook. On that, here some questions are given. Only we solve all that questions. So first one, we solve the questions including in day 17. Now, question first, choose the correct alternatives. First, the length of side of a triangle are 3.4 cm, 3.4 cm and 5 cm. Then, what type of triangle is that? Actually, two sides are congruent. Here, two sides are congruent. So it is equilateral, scalar, isosceles or right angle triangle. Actually it is isosceles triangle. Now, in second, in triangle XYZ, angle Z is congruent angle X. Then, which sides of triangle XYZ are congruent? Look carefully. We draw here a triangle in this way. X, Y and Z. Angle X and Z are congruent. So which sides of triangle XYZ are congruent? We know that a theorem is, in that sides opposite to congruent angles are congruent. Means sides opposite to X is YZ and side opposite to Z, opposite to angle Z is YX. So YZ and YX. Where is the answer? XY, YZ. Right? So this is our correct alternatives. In this way, we easily write the answers of that. Now, question 2. Complete the following activity by given figure to determine the values of X and Y. We look towards the figure. There is a quadrilateral ABCD or ABDC, right? When we join BC, then we get two triangles, actually ABC and DBC. In ABC, AB is congruent AC, and in DBC, BD is congruent DC. Now, On that we complete this activity. In triangle ABC, AB is congruent AC. It is given. Now angle ABC is congruent. Look here, angle ABC. It is congruent actually angle ACB. Here we write angle ACB because angles opposite to congruent sides. Now actually measure of angle ABC is x, right? So measure of angle ACB is 50 degree. So we write here 50 degree. ABC x, so ACB 50 degree. Now in triangle BDC, BD is congruent DC. It is given. So angle DCB, look in figure, DCB is y. DCB is y. Now angle DCB is congruent to DBC. DBC because angle opposite to congruent sides. Same thing. So angle DBC is how many? Actually 60 degree. So we write here 60 degree in this way. So x is 50 degree and y is 60 degree. In this way we easily complete this activity. Now question 3rd. Measure of two angles of a triangle are 30 degree and 45 degree. Then what type of triangle is this? Now look here. First of all, we draw here a triangle. One is 30 degree and another is 45 degree. We draw randomly, not actually, right? We draw here a triangle ABC and suppose B is 30 and angle C is 45. Now what is the measure of actual angle A? So we write here and measure angle A plus measure angle B plus measure angle C is equal to 180 degree. We know that this is our theorem. So measure angle A plus 30 degree plus 45 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now measure angle A plus, what is the sum of these two? 30 plus 45, 75 is equal to 180 degree. Now measure angle A is equal to 180 degree minus 75 is coming here with changing its sign, that is minus 75. Actually it is 105 degree. So measure angle A is 105 degree. So he asks you that what type of triangle is that? A triangle has one angle is 105 and it is more than 90. So actually triangle ABC is which type of this? Obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle. Now, in question 4, an equilateral triangle has perimeter 16.5 centimeter. Find the length of its sides. Suppose this is our equilateral triangle. P, Q, R. Equilateral means all sides are congruent. But perimeter means sum of all these three. So length PQ plus length QR plus length PR is equal to 16.5 centimeter. But these three actually same, so we write here 3 times length PQ because all of them congruent or equal. So here 3 length PQ is equal to 16.5. So length PQ is equal to 16.5 divided by 3. 3 5s are 15. 3 1s are 3 5s are 15. 1 and 0.35 are 15 centimeter. So the length of side is 5.5 centimeter. Hence answer. We actually side plus side plus side is equal to 16.5 centimeter. 3 into side is equal to 16.5 centimeter. So side is equal to 16.5 divided by 3, and actually side is equal to 5.5 centimeter. We solve in this way also. No. So next one. Now look towards day 18. Congruence triangle. In that there are some tests. Side test, side angle test, angle side angle test, side angle test, or hypotenuse side test. We know about, we learn that. So we only solve it questions. Here choose the correct alternatives. First one, one-to-one correspondence of vertices DEF and RST, or DEF one-to-one corresponds to RST. If segment DE is congruent segment RS, segment DF congruent segment RT, and angle D is congruent angle R, then by which of the following test these triangles are congruent? Actually, we draw here two triangles in this way, right? DEF, D, E and F. Here R, S, T. DE congruent RS, right? Then DF congruent RT, DF congruent RT. We indicate a different sign, and angle D is congruent angle R. So the triangles are congruent by side angle side test. So which one? B1, side angle side test. Now question 2. In triangle NTS and triangle PQR, NT congruent segment QR, PS congruent PR and SN congruent PQ, then which of the following is the correct statement of congruent triangles? Now again we draw here two triangles. We draw randomly. So NT QR, I draw here NT QR, QR this side. No. Next TS PR, PR and SN PQ, SN PQ. Okay. Which of the following correct statement of congruent triangles? Now look, actually NTS QRP, no one. STN PRQ, right, this is correct. So this is our answer. We don't go ahead because we got answer. Now third one. In triangle ABC and triangle DEF, segment AB is congruent FD, angle A congruent angle D. Which information would have given that the triangle ABC and triangle DEF will congruent by SAS test? Now again we draw here a triangles in this way. Then he gives angle A congruent angle D. So here angle A and here angle D. We starting from this. Then AB is congruent FD. AB is congruent FD. Here it gives D, so we take here F, FD. Now which information would have given that the triangles will congruent by SAS test? SAS. So we take another side, that is this sides. No. So what is the name of triangle? ABC, ABC and DEF, DF. So here we write E. So another is AC is congruent DE and AC congruent DE. We look here and this is our answer. In this way we solve all these things. Now question 2. Triangle TUV is congruent triangle LMN, then fill in the blanks. Side TU is congruent. Actually we draw here two triangles TUV and LMN in this way. So side TU is congruent LM, side LM. Side MN is congruent UV. first we write the sides of or elements of triangle TUV, and then we write elements of LMN. Now here remaining sides TV is congruent side LN in this way. Now fourth one, which angles is congruent angle with angle L, that is T. Angle T is congruent angle L. Angle U is congruent angle M, and remaining V is congruent angle N, right, in this way. Then question 3, state the test by which the following triangles are congruent. Here actually two triangles, one and another, XZW and YZW. Which type of or which test having these two triangles are congruent? One is side congruent, another angle congruent, and WZ is common to both triangles. So actually side angle side, side angle side, in this way side angle side. So SAS test, by SAS test these two triangles are congruent. Only you detect which is the common element or not given element, we determine it, and then we easily say that in these two triangles one side is congruent, one angle is congruent, and here this side also congruent, that is common, but in that this angle is 90 degree, means right angle. So in hypotenuse side test one angle is right angle and one hypotenuse is congruent, and remaining one sides also congruent. Then this type of triangles are actually hypotenuse side test. By hypotenuse side test these are congruent. Here it gives two angles and one sides, means we always know that side angle angle test means SAA test. Now in question 4, in triangle ABC side AB is congruent side AC. Look here, AB is congruent AC, right. Ray AD is a bisector of angle BAC. AD is the bisector of angle BAC. Then show that angle B is congruent angle C. Now complete the following activity. In triangle ABD and triangle ACD, side AB is congruent AC. Look here, it is given, right? AB is congruent AC. Now angle BAD, this angle is congruent CAD. So we write here angle CAD, right, by using angle bisector. Now side AD is congruent side AD because it is common side. So triangle ABD congruent triangle ACD by SAS test. Look here, side angle side or side angle side, in this way. Then actually angle B ABD is congruent angle ACD, or angle ABC is congruent angle ACB in this way. So angle B is congruent angle C by CACT. CACT means corresponding angles to congruent triangles in this way. So easily we complete this activity. Thank you.